Today I am going to explain a movie where you will receive $3.6 billion just to survive one day. It's packed with action, comedy, and suspense, so make sure to watch the video until the end. The movie begins with a man running down the street. Many people are chasing after him, trying to kill him. Wherever he goes, everyone attempts to harm him. He fights off those who get close to him and runs toward a house. Inside, there is an old woman. He asks her if she knows him, and she says no. He then asks her to bring him some headache medicine. As she approaches him, he attacks her with a sharp object and then tells her child that they are rich now. Soon after, a police car arrives and some officers step out to check on the man. He died, and afterward, a person named Johnny Green comes there and tells the woman that she has won the lottery. In the next scene, we are shown a girl named Katie who wants to become an actress. She is traveling on a bus, but the old woman sitting next to her steals her watch, which makes Katie very angry. Seeing such a crowd on the way, she asks the bus driver what is happening. He says that it is all because of lottery day. Later, Katie moves into a rented apartment where she meets a girl named Sadie. They talk a lot with each other. In the morning, Katie notices something dripping from her ceiling, which ruins all her audition clothes. It turns out that what is dripping is water from the bathroom of the residence above. Katie then calls Sadie and tells her about it. Sadie says that she can rent her clothes for the audition. Katie ends up with strange clothes and goes to the audition wearing them. Afterwards, she found out that she would need to pay an additional $400 for the audition. She is short on money, but she pays the $400 to pursue her dream of becoming an actress. The people don't like her audition and send her away, but unknowingly she wins the lottery. She joins the card game, and this time the prize is the biggest ever, $3.6 billion. As soon as the other girls see Katie outside, they start attacking her because they also have a card and want to win the $3.6 billion. Katie has no idea why everyone is attacking her. Katie somehow escapes from them and starts running ahead, but as she moves forward, other people see her. As soon as they see her, they immediately start attacking her. Fighting all these people, Katie's condition worsens, and then John Cena, known as Noel, enters and starts saving Katie from all these people. Noel says, "I'll take 10% of the $3.6 billion to save you." Noel is very skilled in combat and takes them down one by one. While leaving, Noel tells Katie that these people can't use guns to kill you. Now, many people will be after you, trying to kill you to somehow become the owner of the $3.6 billion. The whole town knows about Katie by now, and they have all set out to kill her, armed with weapons. Noel told Katie that they will try to kill her before sunset. The target before you was a farmer. This is how they killed him. Then Noel says that this all happens in California. Whoever has the ticket if they get killed, the money is theirs. Many people start chasing the car they are in and begin attacking their vehicle with objects. A woman was about to jump into the car and kill Katie, but Noel saved her. He put a helmet on the woman and threw her out of the car so that she wouldn't die. Doing so is against the rules, so Noel does it in a safe manner. Now Katie starts driving the car, and suddenly a biker throws a firebomb at their car. But they escape by opening their trunk. As soon as they look ahead, there's a wall in front of them, and then Katie looks at Noel. He increases the speed of the car and crashes it through the wall, causing the approaching bikers to collide with it and fall. At that moment, their vehicle is completely wrecked, and when they pull into an alley to talk, Noel says that they will share their location with your fans every 15 minutes. However, Katie doesn't trust Noel and starts hitting him, saying that she wants to quit this game. Just then, the police arrive, and seeing this, she thinks the police will save her, but that doesn't happen. Instead, the officers attack Katie for the reward. Noel protects her and starts fighting them, and taking advantage of the situation, Katie escapes. She notices that a drone is following her outside, sharing her location with fans every 15 minutes. She goes into a museum to hide. The guard there assures her that he won't tell anyone she's hiding inside, and then Katie hides within. But then she gets a call from her roommate, Sadie. Sadie says, "Are you okay? I saw you in the lottery card. Now tell me where you are so I can come to save you." But just then, Katie hears a noise behind her, revealing her location to Sadie. Katie hears voices outside and realizes that Sadie is also coming to kill her, so she hides behind the mannequin. Then Sadie comes there with her boyfriend and launches a deadly attack on her. A fight ensues between the three of them for quite some time. Eventually, Katie manages to separate herself from the two and escapes, but there was a big problem outside. Many people had gathered to kill her, and their eyes fall on Katie. But then Noel arrives in a police car to save Katie and drives her away. Katie tells him about a man where they could be safe for a while. They inject the man with a sedative to ask him for the code to the panic room, and eventually they enter the panic room. By this time, all of Katie's fans had learned the location of this place and were arriving there in buses and their cars. Katie and Noel are in the panic room, so they can't be harmed, but Sadie uses her mind and throws the man living there into the swimming pool, causing him to regain consciousness. As soon as Sadie learns the code, she begins to open the door, but then Noel calls a protection agency and all the phones start to explode, injuring everyone. Noel seizes the opportunity to take Katie away from there. As they leave, people from the Lottery Protection Agency arrive and take her to Louis, who runs the Lottery Protection Agency. Says, "I'm really surprised to see how you managed to survive for so long, because people die within 10 to 15 minutes. Louis says, "To save you, we will take 30% of the amount you win," to which Katie agrees. Louis then says, "First, these people will treat your wounds. They take them to the lab for this, and to avoid being recognized by others. They put a mask on Katie's face." Here, Noel tells Katie that he used to work in the private sector, where their unit was trained to kill bad people. Then they were sent somewhere, but later he found out that those people were not bad, so he left the job there. Since he was not on a mission, all the members of his unit were killed, and Louis also worked with him. Both of them survived, and from his 10%, he gives half to the families of his unit, as he feels it is his duty, because all this happened because of him. Hearing all this, Katie is very impressed by Noel. After putting on the mask, they take Katie outside. Then Noel tells Katie that the protection agency is taking them to kill them, because no one opens such a big agency with such little income. Whoever comes to them for protection, they kill them and take the reward. Katie realizes what's happening as Louis tries to take her away. She kicks him, and by then many people had already arrived. Noel opens the gate, and due to Katie wearing a mask, they don't reach her, and people keep coming in and out. Noel tells Katie to take one of the 4 cars, which are on autopilot, and escape. After she leaves, the security agency is unable to find Katie, but they capture Noel. Louis video calls Katie and threatens her, saying, "If you don't come back, I'll kill Noel." Katie turns her car around and starts coming back. Louis grabs Noel and takes him to a hall where Katie also arrives. Katie says, "Let him go or I'll kill myself and you won't even get the lottery money from him." Noel tries to stop Katie, but she doesn't listen. Louis says, "Alright, I won't do anything to him." He then tells Katie, "Don't kill yourself." When he approaches Katie, she kicks him, causing him to fall down, and she's showing all of this to her fans live. The real culprit is Louis, who is killing people under the guise of a production company. Katie then runs away from there. Sadie arrives and says, "I won't let this jackpot slip through my fingers," and she starts attacking with his sword. Meanwhile, Louis and Noel begin fighting each other. Katie hits Sadie on the head, causing her to fall unconscious. Slowly, the number of fans trying to kill them increases. Noel says there are only 4 minutes left and tells them to go up to avoid the danger. When the agents from Louis' agency arrive, Noel starts attacking them and taking advantage of the situation. Louis goes after Katie. Noel tries to follow them but is overwhelmed by the crowd and is knocked down. With only a few minutes left before the lottery time runs out, Louis climbs up and begins pushing and shoving Katie to kill her. Katie manages to avoid falling. Louis mentions that when he worked with Noel, he had killed his unit to make money. When Noel finds out about this, he becomes very angry. There is a pin bomb in Louis' jacket, which Katie had removed during the fight. This leads to a massive explosion, killing Louis and ending the lottery time. As Katie starts to fall from the top, everyone who wanted to kill her arrives. The fans save her. Katie places her finger on the card, after which Johnny arrives with the prize money and celebrates, giving Katie $3.6 billion. Katie says that she will give 50% of it to help the families of your unit, and she is happy to do so. We then see 6 months later where Noel has opened a security agency and is living a good life with millions of dollars. The film ends here. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like it and share it with your friends.